Alright, welcome back everyone. Alliance War Season 30, War number 7. We got Magneto, Guillotine 2099, and Colossus going on path 5. And then Kingpin, Magneto, and Doom on path 9. So we're going to start up here. This fight is going to be a little slow because I am going to build up to a special 3. I've got another, I'm eyeing a Apocalypse on Mixed Master fight. So at this point I want to get Guillotine 2099 with a charge. I know that this Sorcerer Supreme has the high ground global, so I do have to be careful a little bit to try and deal with that if possible. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on the, trying to push to special 2 and keep an eye on my combo and the high ground aptitude charges. But for the most part, I'm not too worried about this one. Again, if you welcome back to the channel. If you haven't seen some of the other war videos, I got 2 accounts, 2 paths. We try and take some minis, try and take some boss circle fights, boss if possible, and I do speed up the fights just a little bit or a lot, depending on if they're super, if they're some of the ones that we've seen a million times and they take forever. But for the most part, I'm boosted up. The fights are sped up, and we're going to get a ton of fights. We got 17 fights in this war, and I hope that it helps. I know we get a lot of the same stuff repeated, but I'll try and speed through those. And like this war, we got some nice new, we got new boss, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So here we go. We get a special 3 with Guillotine 2099. We rack up our charge. We're going to be good for, we're ramped up for the next fight with her. Up next is Hit Monkey. It's also Ebb and Flow, Knockdown, and Heavy Hitter. So can't punish the his heavy attack. But Magneto here is just going to rock him with some heavy attacks. Get the Ebb and Flow Knockdown Fury. And just go to town. Yeah. Magneto is a beast. So here, 5 hits in, he's almost done. Throw a combo into him, drop a special there. 12 hits, goodbye, Hit Monkey. Next, we've got Nick Fury. This one here is Steady Build-Up Fury, Heavy Hitter, and Power Alternator. So it's a little annoying because in the second phase, you're not going to be able to bait out Fury's Heavy. You're going to have to throw bait a special or intercept. And also, I can't build to a special 3. I've got to keep throwing my special 1s because if I have more power than he does when the timer finishes, he's going to get all my power, and I do not want to risk having him go to a special 3 on me. So here we get a nice, we get our last parry heavy in, drop him to his second phase. And here he's got recoil running, so that's an extra bonus. I do have to be careful. I don't want him to throw an unblockable like special on me, but that's fine. Here we push him to the point where if he does throw that special, it won't be unblockable. So we're going to try push him to a special 2, let him fire that off, and then we can get him. Between the recoil and a combo, he's done. So really happy with that one. Let's hop over to path 9. Kingpin, of course, if you've seen my channel, I'm rocking Kingpin on Hazard Shift. He is going to take everyone on Hazard Shift for the most part, and Longshot is no exception. Just have to be careful. Do not want to push him to a special 2. Special 1, I'm fine with baiting one special 1, but we're fine. Ugh, forget it. Just rock him. And even a Nihilist, who's normally a really annoying champion, I'm just going to play smart here. If I get a parry, great. If not, I'm just going to try and intercept and bait special 1s. And again, once I've got the degen on, there's the ability accuracy reduction as well, so there's a chance that he won't go unstoppable, for example, when he throws his heavy attack, like just like that. I didn't counter it right there when I went back with an intercept because I wasn't sure, but the degen definitely reduces the ability accuracy and remove the unstoppable, and easy peasy for Kingpin. Same with Miles Morales over here. Also Hazard Shift. A goal against Miles is just don't throw specials. He won't go invisible. So that is what I'm going to do. Just going to pound into him. Couple combos in. Oh, and he's bait 1 special. Goodbye, Miles. Done. Okay, a teammate had actually offered to take this one instead, and then I'm like, I'm boosted. Let's go ahead with Power Snack, High Ground, Ebony Maw with Doom, and I get actually a decent start with this one. Nice, bait his heavy attack, counter with a small combo into a heavy attack, keep his focus down. But with the problem with Ebony Maw is I'm not great at reparrying, and as he gets the aptitude charges, every time I want to bait a heavy attack, I've got to take a ton of energy damage. Like right there, I ate a whole combo and it was on the block, but I'm taking like 500 or 1,000, energy per hit, which is really annoying. He does nullify a buff, so that was the one nullify that he can do per fight. But again, taking that special 2 on the block with a couple high ground charges, not fun. So I end up spamming my special 1 a few times just to try and get the combo up. There was the falter we were approaching, so we backed off. Don't hit him while the falter's up. So now I'm a little nervous because of these stupid aptitude charges. So I'm trying to get them down with my combo. That was only got me to 49. So there, 50. He's still at 2 aptitude charges. So now I think what I end up doing is I end up using the power snack to my advantage, and I can basically, as I back up and trigger an evade, when I trigger a buff, he gets some power, so that he keeps getting the special 1s. I keep backing away from him, and I keep countering with knocking him down and then throwing special 1s. So it was the end of the fight here. I was pretty happy with how I got through this one. And this was more of just taking advantage of the node for my own benefit. So as I get a buff nullified, he gains power. As long as it's not to a special 2, special 1, I'll just keep. There he goes. He gets the power gain. That's right. He'll go ahead, throw another special 1. I go and counter, and he's done. So pretty happy to get out of that one with a solo. Not the greatest, I'm sure. I think my teammate was going to bring Torch and nuke him down that way, which probably would have been a lot faster and more efficient. Next, we've got Guillotine 2099 against Mixmaster Apocalypse. He's also running like Liquid Courage, Double Edge. I drop a special 2 there on him. No problem here. I just got to keep tabs of my... right there, I went for the intercept out of habit, but that triggered the Mixmaster evade. So after that, I just, buckle down, just remember my combos. So throw a heavy in between, take another special 1 on the block, counter in, no problem. Like here, I was a little nervous to counter in again, but there we go. Medium, light, medium, attack in, heavy attack, and he's done. So just remembering to alternate your combos. Next, we've got, we just had this fight, Magneto against High Ground Modok on kinetic transference and Footloose. And last time we kind of got stuck in the corner and special 3'd our way out of it. Here we do not have to do that. Here we actually do a much better job of managing the Footloose, because you can parry and hit even if they have the Unstoppable on. That's fine. So here we're just going to, I did do a advanced power boost, because all I want to do here is get to a special 3. And I don't have to worry about Modok's auto block with Magneto. He's #metal, which is why we're using him here. So there, we get to a special 3, we drop it. We're already like halfway down just from those like parry heavies and base attacks. There we go. Let the bleeds tick away on him a little. Let the bleed tick away on him a little bit. He's almost finished. Just need a couple more hits. Drop a special 1. He's finished. So much cleaner fight that time. Here, I sped this fight up a little bit more. It's just the Ebb and Flow Intercept Immortal Abomination. We've done this one before with Guillotine, but because we didn't have the charge, this is a little bit of a slower fight. And even though I didn't end up using Guillotine 2099 again, I still went for the special 3. I think I was eyeing potentially a domino on the Limber Spry node in the boss circle, but I had a teammate take that instead. So that's fine. got the solo, so that's great. And it doesn't really... so I didn't really need to finish this one with the special 3, but, just in case I needed it, that's what I did. So this fight is sped up a little bit. Sometimes on these fights, especially with Guillotine 2099, where her damage is ramping up the whole time, as long as I can keep my combo, I'm not even too worried about the ebb and flow intercept. But like right there, I do go for an intercept there if the power bar is in the right spot. If he's below 1 bar of power, and I kind of have a combo and can go for a little dash back intercept. Worked out great. This was actually, I think this was the best war for my battle group that I've ever been in all 30 seasons of Alliance War. We finished our battle group with a total of 1 death, and so close to a perfect 50 for 50. But we just had we had 1 death, and other than that, it was perfect. So this is definitely one of our best wars, and it was coming off one of our worst ones as a battle group. So it was a great comeback for this battle group. BG3. So there we go. We get the special 3 on Mortal Abomination, and he's finished. Next up, we've done this fight so many times, guys. You know what this is. It's a Nova. It's ebb and flow intercept. High ground. Doesn't matter. We're going Magneto. He's hashtag metal. We heal up a little bit, and we go in. So really, I'm just going to build up to a special 3, bait special 1s. Really, it doesn't matter here. I don't have to worry about intercepting him. But again, the caveat is that when you do intercept him with Magneto, you're not going to get auto-blocked, but you also might not trigger the ebb and flow intercept Fury. So I did pull off an intercept, but I didn't get the Fury from it because magnetism just kind of shut down the node as a whole. I did get clipped there a little bit, and I had to I'm so used to it, but I guess I got too cocky there for a second. So we're going to go ahead, drop our special 3. Get a nice chunk of damage. So even if I did get a bleed on him there because of the node with the mighty charge, he dashes in and it disappears. So still not too worried about that. Get a couple little ticks on the bleed there from the special 1. All we got to do is bait out 1 more special 1, and he's finished. Done. Now, we just posted the Cataclysm week 4. We did Magneto against Doom a million times, and we've done Magneto against Doom in War a bunch of times as well. And here, I'm not too concerned about it, but I do make a small mistake, and I threw like a special 1 into him when he had the aura up, and even though there's a chance there, there's a chance that he can resist it. So, and there's also a chance that he doesn't resist it at all because of the magnetism. But there, he resisted it, came in, gave me a little doom slap to the face. But he's also running recoil, so he's taking a ton of damage. I'm just going to spam some special 1s on him. He's going down pretty easily, so I'm not too concerned. Again, when he throws the special 1, I can just keep an eye on it. There's a chance that Magneto's not going to allow him to get his aura up anyway. There you see, no aura after the special 1. And he's done, so not too worried there. Now here's a weird one. I did not select an attack tactic, and if you've seen this fight in the past, the problem is that normally I don't like... See, there I got a slow on my heavy, and it was driving me crazy. I did not pick an attack tactic. I don't know if the game just selected one for me, because that's what it feels like. I didn't... Normally you can not choose an attack tactic. You have to pick one, right? You have 3 options, and you can choose one. I don't know if it just picked the one from the previous war, but the problem that I've had against some of these bishops lately is either because I was going to use the slow from the attack tactic, where for a champion like Colossus or Guillotine 2099, if they have an armor up and they drop a heavy, you put a slow on. I could use it for Footloose, for my advantage, but it works against me on this specific node because the majority of players are running willpower. So every time I drop a heavy attack, I am giving this bishop like 100 health per tick just and on a node where you're limited in how much damage you can do, this is a massive pain in the butt. So I'm kind of stuck here, and I was a little frustrated because I know that I did not choose an attack tactic, but it looks like the game has picked one for me. And again, for another, for like the second time in recent memory, fighting this bishop, he actually turtled up long enough to trigger some regens, and I was still lucky enough not to get tagged with an unblockable special one. But for the most part, we're just going to go in, do the same thing, parry, heavy, build up to a special 3, throw some, mainly not as many heavies once I realized that the slow was triggering because I don't want to give the extra healing. But luckily, we, again, long fight, goes down to the wire again in the final minute, but we get him down. You can see as soon as I see that he's turtled up and he triggers the regen, I just back off as much as possible, let the regens, luckily they don't last for too long, and we can get them to disappear, and we can avoid the unblockable specials. So I sped this one up a lot because it's a boring one. I have seen some guys do it with vision, and I have taken up my vision. I just need to awaken the vision. I just don't feel like I could probably do vision against this one. I just don't know because I can't siphon off any power with an unawakened vision. So I feel like I still would have a hard time with it. But I might consider that in the future one. See if we can get it done faster than this one. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can keep him power locked the entire time. So that's an option. Now we're going to hop back into Section 2 of Path 9, Section 2. We got Magneto against this Window of Opportunity stun of One Eye Open Dragon Man. The only problem here is that, again, it's with One Eye Open, I don't want to hit him when he's stunned. And because of that, it was hard for me to build up any prowess on this one. And what's going to happen is I'm going to build... The problem with Dragon Man is I don't want to... here I could throw special ones. He doesn't have the empowered immunity. The thing that I don't want to do is I can't use a special 2. And I forget that on the special 3, normally I finish him with a special 3. But if you don't finish him with a special 3, you're going to put an armor break. That's why you don't want to do a special 2 or a 3. Unless you're going to kill him. Is that the special 2 is going to put an armor break. If you armor break Dragon Man, you take degen. Okay? That's the way it works. So you don't want to armor break him. Armor break him, you get degen. You can see there's the armor break, and if I were to go and try and charge heavies and reapply that armor break, I would just keep the degen on me the entire time, and that would suck. So I take a whole bunch of damage just from the degen there, and so I just gotta, just hit into him normally, and again, Magneto, Dragon Man's a robot, it's #metal. I've turned off the power gain completely. So all I got to do is just play him normally. So here, if I get stuck up against the wall, doesn't matter. I'll go ahead, hit my way out of it. I can heavy attack against the wall, dash back, and heavy right there. And I think I just end up building to another special 3. There I had a really nice evade on this heavy attack against the wall, which I'm pretty for some reason, that's one of the few that I can do consistently. Don't want to, but if I have to, I can do it. So there we're just going to drop that special 3 to end it. Okay, next up we have a Spider Ham on Window of Opportunity stun empowered immunity. So we just got to basically just play the Spider Ham stun immune. I guess we in theory we can parry him when the Window of Opportunity stun timer is down. So there, it's almost down there. But here I'm just trying to get some nice counters in. Kingpin's just gonna wreck him so fast. Bait 1 special 1 and attack back in, and he's done super fast with Kingpin. Now Kingpin again, more Kingpin showcase. We got an Iron Man Infinity War, High Ground, Hazard Shift, Stun Immune. So I double checked that I can get I double checked I think with a duel, just to make sure that I could belly bump him consistently on his heavy attack, get a couple of those in, and then there we get a nice combo in, remove the aptitude charge from High Ground. And again, that's going to be one of the problems here. You're going to take hits into the block in order to bait his heavy, and that's where you're going to take potentially some high ground damage. So I am mixing up full combos with the belly bumps. There, nice intercept there. Keep up the special one. Also give me less of a chance to get auto blocked, I believe, with the ability accuracy reduction. Also just want some damage over time as he gets to the end here. Nice counter with our special one. And you can see, I think it's the ability accuracy reduction. He didn't trigger all that fun power gain stuff at the end, so Kingpin wrecked him. Last but not least, we have a Penny Parker boss. I've seen guys use Venom Pool. I'm like, she's hashtag metal. I'm going in with Magneto, right? And here's my plan. Magneto can still be power burned. And the only way to remove the power, make sure you don't get power burned, is I hit into her block and I remove the shield. Once the shield is down, I double check on my spacing. I can heavy counter her heavy, and I can heavy counter the special one. Both of them here, except for that one there, I messed up the timing a little bit. So while there I get another heavy counter. So now the shield's going to come back. I'm just going to go ahead, hit into the block to remove the shield. The goal here is to build to a special 3 with a bunch of prowess. So again, nice back off. The shield is up, so I don't want to risk hitting into her, even with a heavy counter, on the risk of getting power burned, because I need to get to the special 3. So the goal is only throw in the heavy counters. So again, nice heavy counter when I can, when the shield is down. So here again, bait another special 1, heavy counter, very nice. So now again, the shield's going to come back. There, I got a little bit of the power burn there on that one, because I was a little late on that one. So now I'm just going to go ahead. Again, we're almost at a special 3, just letting Penny Parker turtle up. We're going to get, the shield is down. We can go ahead and drop another heavy. We're up to 14 prowess. We're going to charge one more time. Drop this special 3 and watch her go from 77%, boom, down to 55, and look at those 25 bleeds. Just back off, watch her go, 1 heavy attack, and then boom, 69k on the detonation, 15 hit KO. Love it. Another 17 solos. See you in the next one, guys.